Hello, cherries, and welcome to Live Cherry Sunday, episode 53. In this video, I'm going to teach the third video of a series of chord progressions to solo over. And I think it's really cool to learn how to build chord progressions and improvise over them. Or you can write songs, do whatever you like, but most music is based on chord progressions. And every song you love is a chord progression, and it's a chord progression that you should know and study a little bit and play along with and have some fun. And I see in the chat have my friend Lori. Good morning, happy Sunday. And Kelly, good morning, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit on Sunday. We're gonna play some guitar. Good to see you, Lori. Happy Sunday. Good to see you, Kelly. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you could hear me out there in YouTube land. And it certainly is a beautiful day out there today. Can't wait to get out there, so we won't keep you too long inside the house. All right, you might be outside right now enjoying this on your cell phone. So let me know if you can hear me. Hey, Tom. Good morning, Tom G. Give you guys a round of applause for hanging out. And Tom G. So I think you'll like this, Tom, because, I know you dig the chord progression series, and this is a really great one. It's really, really cool. And you could play basically, the chord progression that we're going to be soloing over. I feel like this mic's a little further away from me. I moved it over. And it's a simple progression. It's basically what we call it's going to be a 4-5-6 progression, but it's going to be no, I'm sorry. I should know what I'm talking about. A 4-5, did I say it? 4-5-6. It's a big 4, big 5, and a big 6 progression. So, because normally you have a C chord, and you have a D chord, and you have an E minor chord. Well, that's pretty common right there to do that. You see? And the E, which are all basically chords that are in G. So it's like a 4 chord, a 5 chord, and a 6 chord, which is minor. So it's a small, lowercase Roman numeral 6. Large case, Roman numeral 4 for C. Large case Roman numeral 5 for the D, and the lowercase Roman numeral 6. But what happens if you hear a progression that goes like this? And that E is a major chord instead of being the typical minor. You have a... Now those chords aren't really in the same key as each other. So there's a lot of songs that have that. It's kind of a happy ending instead of a happy ending. See? You hear that a lot too, or it's sadder. You hear the difference? E minor, sadder. But this one's like a happier. It's major, but it's not in the scale. So you have to kind of figure out, well, what scale is it that I want to play so that I can actually play over that progression and be in tune with it, or in key with it. And basically, there's a few things you could play over it. You could play the minor pentatonic scale over this, over all 3 of the chords. Because if it wasn't just E minor progression you're playing, because you probably know already that C and D are in E minor. You're jamming in E, right? E minor. You can go. And you can play just a minor pentatonic over that. All right? You could do the same thing when it's C, D, E. You play just the minor pentatonic. But you could actually make it when you end, you can end on E major, or you could just bend the note up a little bit. You could bend it up to from E minor to E major. That's one way to do it. You know, it could just be bluesy. Because, you know, minor, you want to just play the minor note. But when it goes to major, you could play that same thing. But you want to make it major. So you could bend up the minor note. Right? Bend up the minor note, minor third to the major third. But there's also a scale that you could use if you want to break outside of the pentatonic scale. And that scale comes from a mode, from melodic minor. And so believe it or not, if you're playing an E pentatonic for that whole progression, when it goes to the E chord, the E major chord, you could play A minor pentatonic. And you don't even have to really think of A minor pentatonic, but there's a mode in the A minor pentatonic, and it's an E mode, and it's an E Aeolian sharp 3. So if you look at it like this way, right, when you play the C, D, E minor, it's a C is like a Lydian mode, the D is Mixolydian, and the E is Aeolian. So if you know what makes up Aeolian, it's this scale. So you take an Aeolian and you sharp the third, you have this. Nope, that one. So it's basically you're taking that Aeolian mode and you're making it major. Everything else is the same note. So you're just taking one note and you're making it major. So you with me so far? And it's really cool because, you know, you could play E minor. It's an E minor scale. Basically all it is an E minor scale, but with a major third. So an E minor scale is this. Right? So if you just take one note, this note, make it raise the third, you have. Pretty cool, huh? So you following me so far? You getting all this? If you are, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. So I actually made a video on how to write interesting chord progressions. So if you're into that stuff, I'll put a card up here and I'll put a link in the description for that. But so because basically that's what this is as well. You're kind of changing keys right there. You're playing in E minor, right? Or you could play. You know, that would be a progression where you would change to an A melodic minor. Basically, you know, you're playing E minor, then you're playing A melodic minor by playing E Aeolian sharp 3 or Mixolydian flat 6. It's all the same thing. If you know your modes, basically all the modes are just degrees of scales of the notes, the way that the notes line up. And I have a video that I made on the Melodic Minor Scale, 3 notes per string, all over the neck, and I'll put a card above here too, and you could or see the link in the description for that. So what are you guys drinking? I'm gonna put timestamps also for this lesson. We're gonna get to it in a second, and but I want to say hello to my friends here in the chat. What are you guys drinking today? Do you have your morning coffee? Trying to wake up? I know I had a gig last night at Mulcahy's in Wantagh, Long Island. And it was with my disco band, Disco Unlimited. And I got home at probably 3 o'clock in the morning. So, and I got up at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So we're trying to wake up. And remember, the best part of waking up is cherry in your cup. That's horrible, I know. Bad joke. Soy cappuccino. Well, I have I brewed in my French press some Italian espresso coffee beans that I get at the Puerto Rican import place over in the West Village. I'm sure if you're from New York, you've been to Bleecker Streets. You've been in that amazing Puerto Rican coffee export shop. And I also use oat milk in this. Why not? I like to mix it up. The same drink you'd pay $6 for at the cafe. So, that's all right. What are you laughing at? The fact that I have no sleep? Sleep? What is that? Here's some applause for people that don't sleep. So, all right. Well, I created a little loop here of those 3 chords with my new looper pedal, which is really cool. It's the RC5. So it's basically very similar to the RC1 that I've used forever, but this one has a drum machine built into it, which is really cool, and it has a lot more features. It sounds better, has a drum machine. I made a whole video on it, so if you want to see that, check out the card I'll put here and a link in the description as well. So here, take a listen to it. It's basically like this. So very simple, it's basically just to, you could create with this looper and jam out to it, drums keep going. That's the only problem. I gotta bend down and physically turn it off. You can get like a MIDI pedal and control all that stuff too if you want to get all fancy. But laughing at the best part of waking up. And my voice right now is like extremely low because I just woke up. Like I have a radio DJ voice, but the best part of waking up is Jerry in your cup. You don't have your Jerry cherry beans? Your cherry beans? No, I'm not narcissistic or anything, So you get what I'm saying? You could play the blues over this whole thing, and blues pentatonic, like this. Keep it real simple. E minor pentatonic. Check it out. I have to start the drums. E minor pentatonic. When you know E minor pentatonic, you're playing a major chord. So, you guys with me so far? Very, very, very cool. Thank you so much for hanging out. And hopefully you're enjoying your weekend so far. And so beautiful out. You know, we're doing these live streams, and I used to have the shades closed off. And my apartment gets such beautiful lighting. And I thought, why not just leave them open, you know? Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine. So, yeah, thank you. Sounds nice. Awesome. I'll take that. Give you a round of applause for that. And so, let's see. What else do I want to say here? So, yeah, definitely tune in every Sunday at 11 o'clock. We wake up super early, and we get ready and we play guitar. We rise and play. Make coffee, play guitar. I love doing this because I love, you know, helping guitar players out. And it also pushes me to play every day, which is great. It's extra motivation, which I love to do. I love to play guitar. That's what I do. And so tune in every Sunday here at 11 o'clock. If you have any ideas of what you'd like me to do on Sundays at 11, what kind of theory or stuff you'd like to learn, let me know. I also go live on Facebook every Thursday at 7:30. And I play originals and cover songs, and we have a good time. So, you know, some tricks on this is when the C chord is coming around, you can play like riffs over the C, and then over the D, and then to an E major chord. Or, to keep it real simple, just play E minor, the E minor scale, then over the D, E minor, and then over the E major. But it's not E major, it's E major with a flat 7 and a flat 6. That's what makes the mode, the Aeolian sharp 3. So, you know, E major scale would just be like. Here's how it would sound if you used regular E major. Over there, it would sound like this. Wouldn't sound right. See what I mean? So you have to manipulate that E major scale a little bit. You have to change 2 notes to make that work. And what I did, the new 2 notes that I changed, it's a minor 7 and a minor 6. Because it's just kind of, you're playing this C note over the C chord and over the D. Still have the C in there. So then when you get to the E, you still want to have that C in there. So you got a C chord, a D, with a C, and now an E. So you kind of want to emphasize over the C note. Like what one note fits over all these chords? Like if I didn't know anything on guitar and I had one note to play, what would it be? Any one of you guys could do it. You could play the E. You do that all day. You'll get a drink. Bartender, I'll have an IPA, please. I have nothing better to do. I'm playing the note, one note. I'll play it lower. I'll play it like this. I'll put some delay on it. I'll take a nap. But you can also play the C. you want to resolve to that note. A lot of delay. All right. Tom G. On your audio interface, does your looper go into that too? Yeah. Everything is going to the audio interface. That's how you're able to hear this right now. To get the sound to the stream is I have my guitar and my microphone is going into the audio interface. So basically the guitar is in my pedal board. Everything's hooked up. Pedal board, the looper, everything's going to the Strymon Iridium. And it's basically, it's a point between my pedals and the interface. And it's basically like an amplifier. I did a video on the Strymon Iridium. You might have seen that. If not, I'll put a card above and a link in the description. It's basically like 3 amps built in one into this pedal. It's right here. I Velcroed it to the, see, but you've seen it. It's this pedal. And I Velcroed it to my little table here because it fell once because I banged it to it and it slid right off. So I just Velcro everything so it doesn't fall. Velcro your beer to like your table so it never spills. So yeah, and then it just goes right into the interface. That's how I'm getting the sound right now. I'm trying to get YouTube and DAW to work at some point through the interface, but not happening so far. Yeah. You know what? It's just, you'll get it. Just takes some time to work out some of the bugs. YouTube and the DAW. Yeah, well, I'm using a streaming software called Ecamm. Look into that. It's pretty simple. It just reads, you know, when you, or you can probably do it in YouTube. It probably asks you, well, what sound source do you want? Do you want the computer software or the computer sound microphone, or do you want, if you have your your interface plugged into your computer, it's going to read that it has an interface connected. So you have to have a drop-down box that shows you, hey, you have a selection of, do you want the built-in microphone or you want the whatever interface you have. It'll say, you just click on that, and then it'll input audio from the interface. So I'll definitely help you out with that if you want. You know, email me, info@jerrycherry. Any questions, and I'll help you however I can with that. So hopefully you got something from this so far. You're jamming out with me. And but yeah, the looper, everything goes into it. So it's pretty cool. And hopefully everything looks good and it's not lagging too much. You know, I updated my camera recently. I'm going through HDMI, so I know it's a lot cleaner of a signal. It should be pretty clear. I don't know about the latency or if there's any lag or anything, but hopefully not. And so I just thought this was a pretty good trick. I mean, I love this scale. You know, this this progression, because you hear this a lot. That's Lola. Like that by the Kinks. I don't want to play too much of it because I'll get copyright claims. Ray Davies will come after me. So yeah, focus is way better. No lag at all. Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. Very happy about that. It just takes time. One thing at a time. All right, that's it. You do 2 things at a time, and then something goes wrong, and you don't know like what you did. Why it went wrong. Makes it twice as hard. So, all right. So what else we want to talk about here? We're playing guitar and playing this cool mode, which is the Aeolian sharp 3, and it comes from Melodic Minor Scale. In this particular key, the E comes from this A Melodic Minor. So if I play A Melodic Minor, A Melodic Minor is basically like A major, but with a flat third. So here's A major. That's an A major scale. But if you take the third note and you flatten it, like you want to go down the major scale. But if it's a melodic minor, it'll sound like this. Or majors. Major third, re, do. Melodic minors, minor third. Makes it sadder, but it's only, you're changing one note and it changes everything. So because of that, inside this mode, inside this scale, A melodic minor, if you play up the scale, A, B, C, D, E. If you start on E and you play the rest of the A melodic minor scale, you have. Oops, you have oh yeah. That's where I'm getting the scale from. It's the 5th degree of A melodic minor, and it's E. You can call it Mixolydian because Mixolydian is usually the 5th degree. Mixolydian flat 6 or Aeolian raised 3. It's the same type of thing. So I'm just concentrating on just that scale, and that scale makes. So it gives you all those cool notes to play over that E chord. Or I could play the A melodic minor over that as well. But you know, now I'm focusing on an A notes over the E, and it's just like, I don't need to focus on that. There's reasons why you could think of A melodic minor if you want to get into all the triads and of melodic minor. You can mess around with that forever and find some cool sounds there. But for the purpose of this lesson, you know, we want to focus and keep it simple and just think of because a lot of times when you're playing an E, you don't play this the minor 6. That's what's different about this. You'll play a Mixolydian scale, and it sounds like this. See, watch, you can even play that over when I hit the E chord. Check it out. I play minor pentatonic. When it gets to the E, I'll play. Good too. See, that's just one way, but I'm keeping the C because that's the whole vibe we're going for. You can start mixing around modes and going crazy and everything. Aaron Short! What's happening, Jerry? If you haven't seen Aaron Short's channel, check him out at 4 o'clock every Sunday. He does a live stream, and it's great. He plays covers and some originals, kind of like I do on Thursdays. But man, what a great channel. Definitely inspiring. I watch his channel all the time to learn stuff. And it's definitely inspiring for me to see his growth, and I'm motivated by his channel. So thank you for that, Aaron. Give you a round of applause. Not to mention he's a fantastic musician. Number one thing, right? Have a cherry Christmas. I'll see you around 4. So very, very cool. And so yeah, we're basically playing the Aeolian sharp 3. It sounds like this. It's a major scale with a minor 6th and a flat 7. It's the only one that's not in the major scale, because the major scale and the Mixolydian Scale are all in the major scale. Now this one is in the Melodic Minor Scale, and it sounds like this. Right? Do you hear the difference? That's why we have to branch out to the Melodic Minor Scale to get this mode. So we'll take it home. We'll do one more time, one more pass at this. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments section what modes you like the best, what chord progressions you like. If there's any really interesting chord progressions you like to solo over, or if you want me to, give a lesson on. So I got some drums going. We'll take it out. Thanks for hanging out with me on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you guys. You are awesome. Hopefully this was helpful to you and you could get some use out of it in your own solos when you go from a C to a D to an E or any three major chords in a row. How do I play a solo over three major chords in a row? Three major chords, a whole step apart. Well, now you know. All right, simple as that. Leave some comments if you have any questions. Let me know what progressions you love the most, and I'll see you next Sunday. Remember, check out my friends in the chat there. Aaron Shore has a great channel on YouTube, Aaron Shore Music. Kelly goes live every Tuesday and Thursday on Facebook, Kelly's Music Corner. Amazing singer-songwriter and all that stuff. Not singer-songwriter, storyteller. So check that out. And all fun stuff. I'm there every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 o'clock. So check that out. And yeah, very happy you could watch today, Lori. I know it's Sunday. People are waking up with hangovers. So thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful Sunday or watching football, whatever you're going to do today. So I love yous. Remember, be cool, be kind, and be cherry. See you guys next time. Love yous. Ciao.